A tennis ball is sitting at the bar. Bartender walks over and asks why the gloomy face? He says, "Oh, nothing. I'm just waiting to be served." The Easter Bunny walks into a bar. The bartender says, "I suppose you want a white rabbit." The Easter Bunny says, "I don't care, just give me something hoppy." The local bartender moved his pub to the summit of a mountain and the quality of his drinks improved. He really raised the bar on that one. A weasel walks into a bar. The bartender says, "What can I get you?" "Pop," goes the weasel. What does a bartender say when he's late for an appointment? "Sorry guys, gotta rum." Why aren't Jedi allowed to be bartenders? Because only a Sith deals in absolute. A neutron orders a drink at a bar and asks the bartender what he owes. The bartender replies, "For you there's no charge." A grasshopper walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Oh hey, we actually have a drink named after you." The grasshopper replies, "What? You have a drink named Steve?" A king and queen walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, you're not 21. I asked for 1.5 ounces of free liquor, but the bartender said no. It was worth a shot. A man walks into a bar with a small newt on his shoulder. The bartender said, "What an interesting pet. What's his name?" "Tiny," the man replied. The bartender said, "That's an odd name. Why did you call him Tiny?" "Because he's my newt." Argon walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Get lost, we don't need your element in this establishment." Argon does not react. A boogie board walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Get out, we don't surf your kind here." Bono and the Edge walked into an Irish bar and the bartender said, "Oh no, not you two again." A horse ran away from her own wedding and walked into a bar. The bartender said, "Why the long lace?" What did the bartender say to the ghost? "No more booze for you." A skeleton walks into a bar and the bartender says, "What can I get you?" The skeleton says, "I'll have a beer, and a mop." What did the bartender say to the poltergeist? "I haven't seen you in here before." My friend said bartenders are boring, which was a bit cynical in my eyes. I think they're intoxicating people. A Roman guy walks up to a bar, holds up 2 fingers and says to the bartender, "5 beers please." A Times New Roman walked into a bar and the bartender said, "Sorry, we don't serve your type here." I like my bartenders the way I like my criminals. Behind bars. COVID, HIV and the flu, walks into a bar. Bartender says, "What is this, some kind of sick joke?" My daughter broke up with her bartender boyfriend. She thinks he should give her another shot. A cheeseburger walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." Guy walks into a bar and orders a drink. He pulls out a painting of lily pads and hands it to the bartender. Bartender says, "His one's on me. Your Monet's no good here." A termite walks into a bar and asks, "Is the bartender here?" A neuron walks into a bar and mutters, "I'll have a pint of each lager, please." The bartender replied, "You're out of your mind." I couldn't cut it as a bartender. My cocktails have mixed results. I'm Bob Jeffy. Happy Bartender's Day. Hope you get to support your local bar this weekend. We are on a mission to spread the laughs and groans far and wide, so please share these jokes with your family. I'll be back tomorrow. Hello everyone, did you know that you can join the hundreds of listeners who have submitted their own dad jokes through my voicemail? Please spread the laughs and groans and submit your own dad joke to our voicemail, with the best ones to be included in special fan episodes. Just leave your name, the city and state you live in, and your best dad joke. Call 978-393-1076. I'll repeat that number, it's 978-393-1076, or check the show notes page for the number. I look forward to hearing from you. The Daily Dad Jokes podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits.